Well, I make my own McDonald's and it doesn't murder any animals. I think eating a dog turd would be more healthy than eating McDonald's, to be fair. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Chantal and this is my channel Meet and Eat, where I make food, eat it, and sometimes meet people like you out there. These videos coming to you during the month of January are going to be veganuary aids, so to speak. So they will be food videos that make going vegan really easy. If you're already vegan, fantastic, well done, you're doing a great job. If you're trying veganuary and you found this video, also well done. Thank you for making the effort to try this lifestyle, because you will not regret it. Once you know how to cook the delicious food we eat, which is why I'm here, you won't regret it. It's the best thing I think you can do. You will help the you will help animal welfare, you'll help the environment, you'll help your health, you'll help so many things, okay? So well done, keep going. Here I am to try and help you improve what you're eating and help you not miss things that you used to eat before you were vegan. So I am bringing you today, in case you haven't already gathered by the title, a McDonald's recreation. Now, I hate McDonald's. I would eat there very occasionally before I was vegan, and there weren't many things that I actually enjoyed or ate from McDonald's. But today, one of the things I am recreating isn't even something I enjoyed, which sounds mad. I haven't made it before either, because I want to show you how easy it is to make. And it's going to be the breakfast egg McMuffin with a sausage patty, because I don't want there to be any excuse for you to eat animal products anymore. It's going to be easy. It's going to be much better for you than McDonald's. It's going to be lower waste than McDonald's because they are such huge polluters, and they are also really cruel to animals because they are one of the biggest corporations there are going, and they are a meat corporation basically. So that's my rant about McDonald's over. I'm going to get on with the recipe now and show you how to make a breakfast egg McMuffin so you can enjoy what you used to eat before, or maybe not. In my case, I didn't used to eat this before, but now I'm vegan, I'm going to, okay? So let's crack on with the video. Let's go. I also hope you like my Meet and Eat t-shirt, designed by the lovely Claire. I'll link her in the description below, her Instagram page, if you want a vegan graphic designer. She designed my logos and then she gave this top to me as a Christmas present, and I think it's smashing. So you're probably wondering what my egg part of this breakfast egg McMuffin is going to be. I should do that because eggs are so gross, okay? It's not going to be tofu. It can be tofu if you want it to be. It could also be an egg replacer of your choice. There are lots of egg replacers out there, such as this one. I'll show you quickly. That one there. I think that's from Holland & Barrett or somewhere like that. But I'm not going to be using that today either. I'm going to be using something that you can get in every supermarket, and it won't cost you stupid prices, okay? And that ingredient is gram flour. Gram flour is chickpea flour, ground dried chickpeas. And it makes a really good thickener in dishes and stuff, and it makes a really good egg replacer, because once you mix it with water, it creates a sort of thick batter that you can then fry. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a batter out of this, then I'm going to fry it, and that's going to be the egg part of our breakfast egg McMuffin, okay? So the quantities of this are, oops, move that out of the way because that's a recipe for disaster, and all you want are good recipes here. So I'm going to use about half a cup of gram flour, and I'm going to put that in a bowl there. And then I'm just going to add some water. And that is about half a cup as well. So I got the quantities back in there, even though I didn't really mean to measure them out like that. So I'm going to gradually add this water so the batter thickens. And if you're still confused as to what's going on here because you're a new vegan, just be patient, okay? All will be revealed and you'll start understanding why I'm using chickpea flour to make an egg with very soon. The egg industry is very cruel, so that's reason number one. And if you don't understand or know about the egg industry, I suggest you do your research because... So that's about a quarter of a cup of water in there. And actually it's formed quite a good, slightly runny batter, okay? Now, this just needs a bit of seasoning. So I'm going to put some salt and pepper in there. There's my pepper. A bit of salt, but I'll explain why I'm not using too much. So just the tiniest pinch of salt. Because I'm actually going to use, it's quite a specialist ingredient this, but you can get it online and it's called black salt. Kala namak. And the reason I'm using this is because this particular salt, with its purpley sort of pinky hues, actually smells like sulphur, which is what the smell of egg is. Okay, you don't have to use this, but if you are missing those chicken periods that you once consumed, then you will probably enjoy the taste of kala namak. Okay, but you can leave it out. And that's basically it for my batter here. So I'm going to turn my pan on and we're going to make the egg part of our egg McMuffin, okay? So I'm just going to get a mould for that actually, for my egg, so it doesn't run out in the pan. This is a really good omelette base as well. So if you were to fry this like you were to fry a pancake and then put the fillings in it, you would be able to make an omelette out of this. And that was basically the only way I could eat eggs before I was vegan, is in the form of an omelette. And I didn't scream for them either, you know, like it wasn't my favourite thing. I did actually find eggs really gross. So, but I find them really good. I find this a really good substitute for omelettes, and I do enjoy vegan omelette now, so that's good news for everyone, isn't it? A little mould here. It's not quite as big as I wanted it to be. It's actually a scone cutter, but it will do because I've got some muffins here, some breakfast muffins, which are accidentally vegan, and it fits one of them just about, so you'll still see the egg in it. Right, now I'm going to use a little bit of butter to lube our pan up, because we don't want our egg sticking, so it's quite important that the pan's quite, this isn't an oil-free recipe, this is most definitely vegan junk food, I'd say, almost. It's not healthy in any way apart from the fact that it's vegan, so it's more healthy than McDonald's. But I think eating a dog turd would be more healthy than eating McDonald's, to be fair. I'm going to actually add one more ingredient to this batter because I want to show you what things are available out there for vegans. Ignore me if you're already vegan, you already know about this option, okay? It's this stuff here. Nutritional yeast. Now, or nooch as we know it in the vegan world. It gives things a really savoury flavour. So if you're cooking a savoury dish, it's perfect to add for a savoury flavour. But in the right quantity, it can give things like sauces a cheesy flavour. So you can make macaroni cheese with a sauce and nooch. So yeah, gives things a cheesy flavour and makes them taste really savoury. So if you want to make a cheese sauce, make yourself a white sauce up like you would for lasagna or something, and then add some nutritional yeast, and it will give it a lovely cheesy flavour. So I'm just going to set my ring down here now, in the middle of my melting fat. Can you see that? This is the Flora plant block, by the way. I love it. And I'm just going to pour my batter into the mould there, and I'll show you what that looks like. Can you see that? So that's going to cook now for a few minutes, and it's going to keep its shape like you'd get the round disc of egg in an egg McMuffin. It's going to cook in a round shape, so then we can put it in the bun without it all falling over everywhere. So while that's cooking, I'm just going to move that side, and I'm going to get to the sausage part. This is the sausage part of our breakfast egg McMuffin, and this consists of 2 Linda McCartney sausages. Linda McCartney sausages are what I lived off when I first went vegan, before I discovered, well, when I first went vegan there wasn't really any other sausages, so I loved them when I first went vegan, and then other products started coming out and I switched over to them. But Linda's still really serve a purpose because they are just cheap, they're convenient, you can microwave them and put them in a sandwich for your lunch, and they're not like sausages that you're used to, I don't expect. Things like Richmond sausages are more like the sausages we're used to, the meat-free Richmonds. These are just sort of, they're just nice. If you haven't tried them, try them. But yeah, I've just defrosted these were in the freezer, and these are going to form the patty part, the sausage patty part of our egg McMuffin. And I'll explain how in a second. I'm just going to flip this because this looks like it might already... Oh, that's amazing. If you come and have a look at this now, can you see that? It's leaking a tiny bit, but it's kept its shape. Really happy with that because this is all a fun experiment. So, I'm just going to mush these 2 sausages together. Sounds crazy, but if you mush them together, when they're defrosted, they form a sort of burger patty, okay? So this is why Linda's are so fantastic, because they're versatile. You can cut them up and put them in a pasta and pretend they're Italian sausage. Or you can do this with them. Mush them into a burger shape. Give them a little extra seasoning, although they don't really need it. They're seasoned quite well. Tiny bit of salt, I think, because McDonald's food is very salty. And then I'm going to stick that in the pan along with my egg, okay? And we're going to watch that cook alongside our little egg. So far, so good. And you'll be pleased to know that's the hardest part of our breakfast egg McMuffin out the way. All that is going to happen now is we're going to assemble it. And that's it. Breakfast egg McMuffin to go, please. You can have a stash of these patties here in your fridge, already made up. You could just take them to work and microwave them, or something like that, if you want to be really dirty about it. If you're that desperate and all your colleagues are going out to McDonald's, you could literally just make your own and just be like, well, I make my own McDonald's and it doesn't murder any animals. I think I'm just going to put the muffin in the pan with all of that as well to give it a bit of a toast up. And then I actually have a hash brown in the oven as well, which I'm going to add to this. I'm not sure if McDonald's McMuffins have hash browns with them, but mine's going to. This would also be really tasty in a wrap, okay? Lots of people do that. An eggy breakfast wrap, vegan, of course. So that's really cool. You can also do that. Okay, that's all looking really good. That's toasting up nicely. I'm just going to get some ketchup. I've got some good old Heinz in a glass bottle. These Lindas, also another thing I love about them is they come in cardboard, so that's easily recyclable. The gram flour for this comes in a paper bag. The Flora plant-based butter block comes in paper. And the only thing actually that didn't come in plastic, I've just lost one, was the muffins. So this is a lot low. I don't know where my muffin's gone. Here it is. So it's a lot lower in waste than a McDonald's. I went out on my bike to get all these ingredients, and on my way back I went through an alleyway, and the alleyway was just full of McDonald's cartons. They won't degrade, they're made from all sorts of materials that aren't recyclable, and that's a really good reason why McDonald's should be avoided at all costs. Okay, right, gonna switch this off now and dish this up. I hope you're as excited as I am. This is my first time trying this. I have not made this before. I did it all for you on camera to show you how easy this really is going to be, okay? So I'm going to get myself a plate and I'm going to assemble my breakfast egg McMuffin in front of you guys and show you what a bloody treat it's going to be. That gram flour batter, by the way, there was a bit of that left over, so there's actually enough to make another McMuffin. So, should we put a bit of butter on this? I think we should. We're here now, so we might as well finish the job off, okay? I've buttered my muffin. Oi oi. I don't know what order this goes in. I think I'm going to put I'm going to put some ketchup on. Awkward. It's the deficiencies I'm dying of as a vegan. Okay. Oh, it's gonna come out. Come on. There's something about Heinz ketchup bottles that take so much longer than any other bottle. Glass bottle, I mean. Okay. Spread that around a little. There's quite a lot of ketchup there. Actually, that's okay though. Then we're going to put... I've used Heinz because I use Heinz at McDonald's. So I really want to bring you this authentic flavour. So our burger patty. Then our egg. I'm so excited. Hash brown, and that's got a little bit of butter on anyway because it was frying in the fat. Voila guys, there is a breakfast egg McMuffin, veganised. I'm so happy about this. Look at that. So exciting, isn't it? What a time to be alive. All these products available to us that you can turn into something like this, okay? I don't understand why the whole world is not vegan, okay? When we can create shit like this ourselves and no animals are harmed, and you can do it at home, you don't even have to leave the house, which is really important right now because we don't want to be leaving the house. I'm gonna shut up now and try some of this, okay? I'm gonna slice it open. I think this isn't how I would normally eat one of these. I wouldn't be so ladylike with it. I say normally, I don't normally eat these. But it's basically a burger, I guess, isn't it? That's why McDonald's do it. That's what I'm talking about. That is the stuff that vegan dreams are made of. If you were a vegan, for the animals, not for health reasons. You've got so many textures in there as well. You've got the potato, you've got the egg, you've got the sausage patty, and then you've got the sweet, delicious ketchup. I don't mean to get all Nigella about an egg McMuffin, but I think this is quite a special creation. Don't you? So good. I said it before in this video, I've said it again. I've never made this before. This is still really easy to make, okay? I did it for you in real time, in front of the camera, to show you that you can just make stuff like this. If you have the tools and if you have basic recipes like the egg recipe and the how to deal with Linda's and a muffin that you buy from the shops, you know, and hash browns. I got them from Iceland for £1 a bag, okay? This wasn't even expensive. Linda McCartney sausages are £1. Hash browns are £1. The gram flour was probably like 10p. That's the amount I used. Gram flour isn't expensive. Muffins, 79p. So I used 2 sausages, okay? I used 1 hash brown. I used about 10p's worth, if that, of gram flour, and I used 1 muffin. That is not expensive, guys, okay? I urge you to give this a go. Please, I beg of you, because it is so good. If you like this recipe, please share it with your friends. If you want more content like this, then please subscribe to my channel, because I will be bringing more creations like this to you. So if you're already on your vegan journey, then you can carry on making delicious food. And if you're just starting your vegan journey and you want to stick to it, then these are the sort of recipes that I want you to enjoy and try for yourself, okay? So take care, folks. Have a brilliant day, whatever you're doing, or a really good restful sleep if you're watching this at night. And until next time, folks, take care and stay safe and keep it vegan, okay? Because there's so many reasons to do this and this. Put it in here. Yeah. Bye.